Almost. No. Here you go, baby. Alrighty, big dog. You ready? Here we go. Rabbi. Zoot. Where'd your ball go? Oh man, that was a good shot. You got rid of a lot. Yo, dog, you have to make this. See, see, yeah, I do. It was just now. I remember it like it was fucking yesterday, dog. Look at this. Look at this move. All right, let's see your little trick. Wow, that's secret. That's a good secret. I'm glad no one knows about that secret. Move your fucking ball, dog. Fuck. Yeah, because your ball's like 2 inches from the hole. Look at this move in the hole. That's how you do it. Oh, nice move. Well, we've gotten it in the 2 shots. Bullshit. Sucks. Let's see this happen. Blast it. Oh, terribly. Terribly. Agreed. What a good shot. Oh, stop. Are you fucking me? Oh, I didn't mean to go. Word. Not. Make it in the hole. There you go. Simple. Simple. Dude, this is the hardest shot in mankind. Horse shit. Dog, it feels like a practice game, son. It feels like a practice game. You want to know how it feels to play you in a practice game? It just feels like any other. It's like breathing. How? Oh, wow. What's that? Yeah, no, that definitely fucked you. There's no doubt that that fucked you. No doubt at all. What the fuck? I was just goofing around. I didn't think it was gonna do that. Oh man, I could have beat you and I didn't. Horse shit. I better stop fucking around. I did, because I'm amazing. Oh, what a good shot. Nice shot. Yes, I do. Well, baby. Yeah, that hurt me. Stop. Just like I did. You might have. You wasted like 2 shots. Word. I'm ready. Thanks, big dog. Yep. Wow. Worst shot ever. Yep. I don't think so. Close. To fuck you? Because I wanted to fuck you. Nice job not making it. Thank you. I agree. I hate this one. Because I'm sexy. Do you have any other questions that you want me to answer? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Did you like it? This is the first time I've ever put it through the hole. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Because I'm sexy. Word, dog. I'm ready. Let's see it. Let's see it, big dog. Miss. Horse shit. I made it when no one else did. Fuck. Word. Stop. That's awful. Big shot. I just made mine. Can you say the same? Miss. Hold on. Yeah. No. I can see that. I know. Get in the water, baby. Yep. Good shot. What a good fucking shot. I missed it? That's horseshit. Make it. That's a miss. Off the cow, dog. Wow, what a cool win. I have to wait 30 seconds for the scene starting a new job. Wait for a minute before creating one. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Hey, do you want to play? We're playing mini golf. All right. Well, you're missing out. He joined my YouTube stream. He just asked me questions. He asked me to like show my ID, which I did, and uh, show my passport, credit card. I did all that shit. I'm a pretty honest person. I think so. He brought in like 40 people, 30, 40 people.
You know how much opportunities could open up for me if I just talk to him once? You know, like, how, like, he's a pretty generous guy, bro. If I asked him, like, one of his, like, where I could come stream with him, and, like, be on that program where if I stream a, like, limited amount of hours, I could be, like, a part of his team, I would. I think he would accept it.
He's pretty cool.
Because that's how, Tongi and shit got accepted fast.
Very cool. Dude.
Ass, bro.
Dude, you're sucking dick, dog. Do you know that I beat you the last game? And I just beat you on that hole? Yeah, where's the hole? Tell me.
Yeah, you're pretty dog shit at it. Rabbi.
Dude, I'm winning.
I'll beat your goal.
Alright, so download Play-Doh, and we can play. It's Plato. Okay, sounds like a plan. I'm pretty good. Oh, shit. No, I haven't been to that golf course in particular. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and hit the shot. Dude, that's horseshit, and you know it. You know you had to cheat to win. Here we go. I'm like your little boyfriend who fucking is amazing at this. Is it going in the water? Rank that shot. Rank that shot. Scale of 1 to 10 it. Here you go. That's what I'm talking about. Watch this one. You ready for this? Stop. 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 It makes it more difficult for you. You had a shot before. You don't have a shot now. Oh, that was almost really good. This is one of the longest putts of all time. Ready? Oh, what a good putt. I think that's the longest distance you can make a putt, basically. Oh, what a good putt. What a good putt, Zoot. What a good putt. Good job. All right, here's my hole. The Pussy Palace. The Pussy Palace, baby. Oh, what a bad shot. Oh, what a huge advantage. Dude, you fucked me. No, you didn't. Word. Boo. Stop. Oh, what a shit shot. Stop. Son of a bitch. Oh, what a shot. Fuck, I fucked myself.
Alright. Rabbi Rothschild, the man.
Absolutely, baby. Live 24/7. Yo, dog, do you see at the very top of this Discord, there's a link that says 24/7 stream link? Click it, and you'll see all my streams on YouTube. Hey Zoot, how did you like me whooping the fucking shit out of you? Like you were my bitch. Zoot, Zoot left. What the fuck? He's still here in the game. Weird. And he's playing. Weird. Where did he go? I'll ask. Onto Discord. Word dog. More data than any person ever. Yo, dog. IRL? I do IRL. It's just expensive. Yeah, dog. I've done a lot of IRL streaming. I've streamed as far north as Santa Barbara, as far south as San Diego, as far east as the desert and mountains. And I've streamed at Disneyland. I've streamed at Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, you name it, I've streamed there. I've chosen not to. It's always been dangerous. I know, but it hasn't always done things that I have really been proud of. There are arguments to be made that over the course of its period of history, that it hasn't always acted with the best of human rights. No, I'm definitely 100% a Zionist. I believe the entire world is Israel. I'm the biggest Zionist that there is. Even the biggest Zionist in the world will argue, perhaps, that the world isn't perfect. Israel is going to be the entire world. I mean, every country will be Israel. Israel will eventually take over the entire world through many different ways: expansion, diplomacy. Okay, I mean, you're allowed any opinion that you want. Well, depends if you're alive. Generally, it would be Jewish law, halacha. 100 years. Um, I'd like to see it if no one dies, if there's no war. Yeah, that's okay. I don't want to see anything with war. I'm anti-war. I don't hold a lot of faith in either candidate. You ever go to Brand Boulevard?
Grand Boulevard. Is that where the marathon is?
Yeah,
Yeah, why?
because I've been there. Uh, there's the Alex Theater.
You ever drove on Glendale?
Yeah.
You ever screen there?
No, I never did that.
Are you familiar with Armenia?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, are you? I was gonna say, if you're in Glendale, there's a high probability you are Armenian. Lavas, lavas. There you go. I worked for an Armenian man. He was actually murdered, but he started. Yeah, he started a business, and no, he's murdered in Las Vegas. But dude, you probably know about this business. Maybe, maybe not. It's it's like Uber for car washing. You press a button on your phone, somebody comes out and washes your car. So it's called Mobile Wash, MobileWash, and it was everywhere in Los Angeles, like maybe uh, 5 years ago. But it was blown up, absolutely. But the state of California changed the law under which it could operate, so it couldn't operate legally anymore. But before then, this thing was fucking on fire. We had the Kardashians getting their car washed every Friday. We had, yeah, it was a big deal. Um, Quentin Tarantino, Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Julia Roberts, all these really famous people had their cars cleaned every Friday, or whenever. Word. Cocaine overdose. But yeah, but that's how I got to know. I wouldn't say I know Armenian culture well at all, but I know Lavis and I know no, I don't know any more languages. Uh, I know Yerevan is the capital. I know that they hate the Azerbaijanians and the Turkish, and um, that's about it. I know that the largest diaspora of Armenians in the world is in Glendale, California. I'll tell you what. Do you know? I bet you know who this is. I've met this lady. Her name is. Oh fuck. She has her own television show in Glendale. Um, fuck, what is her name? Just a moment. I've called her Armenian Oprah. She is my friend's cousin. Um, yeah, Armenian talk show host Glendale. Her name is. She just kind of like goes by one name, like Oprah. Um,
You were on there?
I interviewed her. What the hell is her name? Yeah,
Oh, you interviewed. That's cool.
yeah. Anyway, she's cool. That's about all I know. What else? For some reason,
I have a question. Do you think that the one that you're working for,
uh,
how poppin' would it be right now?
it would be known internationally, so it would be very, very popular. Um, it was already very popular. It was already on major billboards, television, commercials, radio, uh,
Wow.
banner ads. Yeah, it was everywhere. It was hot. We sponsored the Lakers. I mean, like, dude, we had Stephen A. Smith as a spokesperson. I signed him to an exclusive deal. We had everything going for us. But on January 1st, 2020, the state law changed, and anyone who
What
would,
was it?
well, it was known as AB5. So what this did was reclassify Uber and Lyft drivers as employees. However, what it what was later done was Uber and Lyft drivers were exempted from it, and car washers were not. So basically, they made the law that if you drove a car, you were exempt. If you washed a car, you were non-exempt. So, well, great question. Under a system that the way it was, if it rained in Southern California, which it doesn't too often, but if it did, nobody wants their car washed. So you could tell all those people, all right, go home, do whatever you want to do. If they're working for you as employees, You have to pay them while it's raining. Yeah. If a car washer wants to wash 5 cars in a day because he thinks he can and he's going to make good money, great. If he's an employee, you have to make sure that he's taking breaks, that he doesn't work more than 8 hours with overtime. There are all kinds of protections for him then. And great question. We were utilizing a loophole previously, just like Uber and Lyft were, and then eventually the state of California sued the business, and the argument was that it was still operating under a loophole. But I didn't think the argument was that. I didn't think that the argument was that strong, and so I left the organization in summer of 2020. So the same year, a few months later. Well, that's a great question. Uber had enough money to get another law passed that made it okay for what they did, but not with the other company. Yeah, word. 100%. Mafia. Absolutely. So what happened? The big four, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and Grubhub got exemptions. They got exemptions, and the smaller companies did not. Dude, you're 100% right. It's very correct. Well, the thing is, you're suing the state, and that's not a very good argument. To be honest with you, no. The justification that they made was poor, but that's what they had to do. So I left that position. Oh man, I used to hear word, word, and it was really interesting. Welcome, Zoot, Zoot, or not Zoot, L. You just met Zoot. I don't know what the fuck. We were just playing. Um, L, do you want to play? That's okay. Um, I am. So, 100%. And it had a really good, like everyone loved it. Meaning, this is why it was really, really smart. If you were a doctor or a lawyer, it takes time out of your day to go to the car wash or just somebody who's successful. Your time is valuable. So, absolutely. Absolutely. You could do it. Do it, but just do it in another state. Well, they're going to come after you just like they came after our business. Yeah, no, I know. I know exactly what you mean. We tried. So I told the owner of the business, look, we need to advocate or basically lobby with people from the state of California in order to get some people on our side, basically. And so the owner of the business did and tried to get like um, not just state senators but national senators, and they told him that it's out of their hands because this is a push from the unions and they needed those union votes. So, in order to not make the unions mad, they weren't going to help us. And what do I mean by unions? The people who put this push on to make people employees or contractors, that was done by unions. And the reason why it was done by unions is the fact that if you classify these people as employees, there are a lot more people who could join a union. And that's what was happening. The second that they passed the law, Uber and Lyft started a union. and as employees, and then the state said that they couldn't do that because um, they weren't um, viewed as businesses. I'm sorry, they weren't viewed as employee employer relations.
that was still alive to get you the business popping.
Great question. Well, first, he was a very difficult person with whom to work. It was word dog, and I'm gonna tell you this. I with the Armenians who I did get to interact, I really really liked them. In fact, Armenian people are some of my favorite people in the world. I really like I have a special place in my heart for Armenian people, but this person was very, very difficult. And I really want to say this. I think he's like the most powerful, perhaps person, not the most powerful Armenian in Glendale, but he's one of the most. He had, yeah. So this is how he made money. When there'd be a really high value car on the 405 or the 5 or 134, whatever, that got totaled, he would buy it at auction. So it'd be like a $500,000 Lamborghini, and then sell it to people overseas. Exactly. So he'd sell it to people in Armenia, in Dubai, in Shanghai, and while the car was originally worth $500,000, he'd buy it for 250, put another $50,000 of work into it, sell it for another sell it for $400,000, and make $100,000 on it. Word. So he had this huge amount of money and nothing to do with it. And so he no, it's not illegal. The loophole that he was utilizing is that people in the United States could not buy those cars and drive them on the road anymore because they had salvage titles, or at least people didn't want to use a salvage title. But if you're in Dubai or you're in Buenos Aires or wherever, the laws of the United States don't govern you. So you can take that car and make it roadworthy again and drive around in basically a brand new Lamborghini. So he took all that money, which was lots, and didn't have anything to do with it. He didn't know anything about the app, but since he was in cars so much, he figured, you know what, it'd be really convenient if I could just press a button.
What to do, and they're like their first thing that comes up is technology. So they talk to some people and then they put money.
I really think that this was a case, probably one of the biggest cases in the world, of a single individual who was going to bankroll the entire project himself and not get any angel investors. So he was in this for like 8 figures and just huge amounts of money. He couldn't give up. He couldn't give up any control of the business though. He had to have control. Exactly. He had to have control all the time. And I
We are control freaks, bro.
it was unlike
That's one law.
it was unlike anything I'd ever seen. And I told him that. Um, I I threatened to quit several times, and I eventually did quit. And he brought me back and doubled my salary because he knew how valuable I was to his company. But also, no, absolutely. But you have to understand that if no one can tolerate you, you can't get anybody to stay. Exactly. So, the way that the business ran, it was based out of Bellflower, if you know where Bellflower is, north of Long Beach. And the reason why we chose there, his business was close to there, but also it was in the central hub between LA and Orange County, and there were a lot of washers there who we could recruit. And we had a place right off the 91, literally right off the exit. You would Spanish radio, like the Raza and all those other stations. We uh, get people to sign up as washers that way, and also in La Clasificado, which is a Spanish newspaper that you'll see, and then or El Clasificado, and then from there we would advertise on the radio for business or and television. So I was in a television commercial. We signed Stephen A. Smith with ESPN. We sponsored the Lakers. I mean, it was just like we made this motherfucker explode. And yeah, I mean, if the state of California hadn't passed that law, or if we were exempted along with the um, the Uber and Lyft drivers, you would see mobile wash and not
The state of California passed that law and he got really stressed because that's like
yeah,
he was
he did.
falling under it. Then he went on cocaine,
100%.
really badly.
100%.
Actually died.
He had a problem before, but it took him over. It took over. It took over his whole life. And exactly. Now get this one. I met his wife one time, but I can tell you she's an attractive woman, and he had just a he, absolutely, and he had a beautiful family. It just like everything that you would have wanted as a man. He had a mom and dad who loved him. He was able to move from Armenia to the United States and build a huge house for them. I mean, just everything that you would have wanted out of like the American dream.
He's on a very young age though, like at
Yeah,
18 years old.
I think it was like six. It was maybe a little older. I think actually maybe about 12 because I know he said he had to hustle there, and then he got to the United States and he barely knew English, and everybody made fun of him. And it's just, basically one of those things. He had to struggle to make a business, and then he sold that business for millions, and then bought this other bit or started this other business that was making tens of millions of dollars. He was doing really well for himself, and I miss him. I mean, even though he was a really, really difficult guy to work with, everyone would tell you he's an asshole, like the biggest asshole they ever met. There are aspects that I liked. It was almost like a bullfighter with the bull, and like he would just come at me, and I'd be able to flip it. And not that he would come after me meanly, because he knew I was the head of his business. I was his managing director. I was basically his right hand man for this business, and um, but he always wanted more. If we had 200 washers a day, why isn't it 201? If we had 300 washers a day, why isn't it 300? Right. And here's the thing. I used to tell him, you don't understand that even if we had this in every single major city in the world, everything from Shanghai to London to Mumbai, you aren't going to make that much money because he was only taking like 20% of the car wash. So, I mean, you're making money, but it wouldn't make Uber or Lyft money. Why? Because if you need Uber or Lyft, you might need them 3 times in a day. A car wash, especially a premium car wash, you might need once a week, once every 2 or 3 weeks, but it didn't have that same requirement to have to be done all the time. And there were all kinds of really minor issues that you wouldn't anticipate. It sounds like this is just a money printing, but it wasn't so much that. What would happen is you get people who I would say 95 to 98% of people were really, really happy with their service. In fact, they were like, "This is the best service ever." It was detailing. Yeah, definitely. So we would get professional detailers who had their own vehicles and equipment, and basically they could keep their own customers. And then whenever they wanted more customers, they get on our app and then pick up jobs.
How much would it cost in total bare minimum to start up that business again under a different name?
Oh wow. Well, it exists, um, but it's tens of millions of dollars. Yeah. And I would say if you didn't have any competition, it would only be millions of dollars. But you have competition in both Florida.
There was little to none competition. That's so, like there was
It was
minor.
smaller, and we destroyed it. And so what we were able to do was take basically every. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it 100 times in LA, where you just see someone with their own personal detail van, and basically we would recruit those people. They'd come to our office. They'd get a badge. We'd do background check. We'd vet them. We'd make sure they had insurance. We'd check their equipment. If they had everything where it needed to be, we wouldn't hire them. That's where the issue arose. They were independent contractors, so they could go work whenever they wanted. If they didn't want to work for a week and not tell us, that's fine. That's their prerogative. They're independent. That's what separates them from being an employee. If they were an employee, we'd say you have to go to work. But they were independent. They could do whatever they wanted. Well, we would recruit them, uh, and they would come to the office, and we'd make sure that they were professionals. We'd make sure that they had a business license. If they didn't,
You guys like own them basically in the business, right? So you can tell them what to do or not.
well, that's a good point. That question would arise a lot, and so we would get a lot of gray area, especially because the law was cut and dried and what you could and couldn't do. So, what is some of the gray area? The owner of the business wanted the car washers to wear mobile wash T-shirts, and that looks like a uniform. That looks like employees. So there's like a give and take. Um, if they wear T-shirts, does that make them employees? No, they're just wearing T-shirts. They can go do whatever they want. They're just helping to promote the business. It's the same as if they had a bumper sticker. Not everybody who has a bumper sticker is getting paid by that company for whom they have a bumper sticker. The same argument was made. It's not that strong of an argument. And the more things that you do with a person that make them look like an employee, the stronger the argument looks like they are an employee and that they're entitled to many different things. Um, so we would bring them into the office though, vet them, and then they could start taking washes that day. So this was a beautiful thing about the system. Here's what: if a lot of people came here with no money and couldn't speak English, okay, so what happens? They come in and they don't have a van, they don't have any equipment. Okay, so we had a program basically you could get in with you could work as a helper for someone. So uh, there'd be guys who needed extra help, and so they would hire a guy on their end, not on our end, pay him whatever they want to pay him. Usually it was cash or whatever to work for the day, and or they would work for tips or something. We only hired one from Armenia, and it did not work. It didn't work well at all. And Mexicans work so much harder than Armenians in this in this world. And we tried. I mean, I know that the owner of the business was Armenian, and I would ask him, why don't if we're trying to get people who are brand new to the country, why wouldn't we try with anyone? I don't care, white, black, Armenian, Mexican, whatever. Um, and it was very clear that Armenians did not want to sit in the sun and do all the housework. Yeah, exactly.
They're more of hustle their way and make themselves than work for someone else.
So, what we ended up doing was recruiting like 2,000 of those car wash businesses over the course of like 5 years. And um, so wherever you were in Southern California, San Diego, Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, you press a button on your phone and somebody would come out and wash your car within 30 minutes. It is. So, and it's one of those things that like uh, the organization got sued. It was like June. I left in June of 2020. It got sued in July of 2020. So I left right at the right time. And no, I didn't. I don't even know if he had a funeral. Wait, I didn't tell you about his death. I don't even think he had a funeral. Remember I said he had like an attractive wife and a beautiful family and everything? He would not be satisfied with that life. He was never satisfied. He always wanted more. And he would fly to Las Vegas and get high and fucking gamble huge amounts of money for the weekend. And especially, I think his marriage was crumbling to some extent, his own fault. And so this is how I know all of this. There's a newspaper article that was published because he was he had requested a prostitute to bring him the cocaine. They went up to his hotel room. They did it. He died, and she left after basically robbing him. Word. Exactly. They were gonna steal his car and some other shit. But get this.
There's a chance that that was murder because he displaced it and he was like wrong.
There's definitely well, they're charged for murder. They're charged for murder. There's a murder. there's an ongoing murder trial case against them. Um, so there were three people who were charged with this murder, and um, I you would think that there'd be a funeral. No, here's why. In the article, it says that this guy was seeing a prostitute and he overdosed on cocaine. His whole family's embarrassed of him. They don't want to have anything to do with him. He's a jackass. So there's no comp, there's no circumstance. He basically like went against the family, and now there's just an article of him, and that's it. Exactly. And it's really sad too. This guy had one of the biggest. Apologies. Go ahead, Kaiser. Yeah, I mean, at least there were Facebook messages allegedly that said, um, "Hey, we can steal this guy's car, and he's got a watch and like $5,000." I mean, there were like Facebook messages between the prostitute and the person with whom um she got the drug. And if you look at the guy from whom she got drugs, his whole face is one big tattoo. He looks like one of those people with like all tattoos. And the other thing is like the lady with whom he had an affair or whatever, the hooker. This is kind of funny. So he has he gets a hooker who is like not that good looking at all, at all. But then there's another lady who's god awful ugly. Okay, the other lady who's god awful ugly was the girlfriend of the drug dealer. Okay, so there are three people here. Oh, four with my friend. My friend who died. There's the prostitute who's not very attractive. There's the drug dealer with shit all over his face, and then there's the drug dealer's girlfriend who's really ugly. Well, in the news report, when they say that my friend died and that he was going with the hooker, they took a picture of not the sort of okay looking hooker. They took a picture of the guy's girlfriend who is really, really ugly. So now all of his friends, my friend's friend, when they're Googling him, what the hell ever happened to him, they see that he had an affair, and it looks like the lady with it when he had an affair is just like a two on a scale of 1 to 10. So like he's got to live with that the rest of his life. Like not only were you cheating on your wife, but you were cheating on your wife with a two. I just think that that's like the irony on top, and it's a lesson to us all. You know what you do in the dark will come to light, and when it does, you have to live with the consequences. Fucked up all around. Exactly. I didn't tell you. Are you sure I didn't tell you that?
Wait, you told Kaiser the story?
Yeah, but let me say this. Actually, let me say this though. I only found out that he died within the last 2 months. I didn't know. So, Riser, I might have told you that story, but I didn't even know he was dead. Yeah. So he died in 2023. He died last year, but they didn't put out an article until later, and I didn't read the article until this summer. Uh, I don't want to. I mean, I guess he's dead now. Yeah, you can look him up if you want. His name is Alfred Alfred space Davtian Dabtyan. Let me guess. Your last name ends An. There. Well, no, it ends An.
No, okay. So not there's YN and IN. IN is more of the Middle Eastern Armenians, and YN is the Eastern European Armenians.
That's why I said An because I knew I'd cover both. Right. Uh, it's Dabtyan. All right. Well, the first article is about his death. that's the sad thing is that's not how my friend was. He did not hang out with those people. I never once ever saw him hang out with any of those people. The people he would hang out with were, in my opinion, pretty high class individuals. And then we were getting him to a level where he was starting to hobnob with billionaires, like Judy Buss, the lady who owns the Lakers. He was starting to become her friend and some other shit. Like we were working him into the right spots in LA to be like a mogul.
Like, look at these people, bro.
I know.
Why would he, like, what the fuck?
That's the saddest thing, man. That's what's so sad.
People look like total rednecks. Like,
100%, 100%. And that's what's so sad. That's what's so sad about the situation. Is this guy had everything going for him, and he just and truthfully, I think that I'm telling you right now that that whole lawsuit with the state of California is 100% at the core of this. He was depressed. I'm gonna tell you this: when the state of California passed that law,
right here is fucking, like, retard with fucking face tattered up. Look at him.
they got the drugs from. Right, and it's to me, had he not been sued, or he had gotten an exemption, he'd be alive right now. I'd probably still be at that organization, and while I wouldn't be streaming my life and everything, everything would be a lot different. Word, word.
Or maybe, I mean, bro, like, if you have not done the drugs, like, it would have been like that, but that shit ruined them.
I could tell you we have a national company. We were expanding to Florida, and not just like, oh, like how close were you to expanding in Florida? We were, well, we were essentially building a, a coastal brand. So Florida and California were going to be essentially the bookends, and we were going to move in from there into Texas.
Family really does hate him, dude. He doesn't even have a fucking, like, no photo of him, bro.
Nothing.
No photo of his, like, fucking, like funeral or whatever. No photo of him. I don't know what happened to him. Like, he's, like, wiped off the
Oh,
internet.
exactly. It's really sad. Now he was always a private person, because he was doing so many allegedly like a lot of corrupt stuff, perhaps. But um, it's like if you saw him at a restaurant or a bar or something, he would be very jovial. He'd be a lot of fun. He'd pick up all the checks. He was a really nice person when it came to that kind of shit. Yeah, I miss him. I talk about him. Like it's one of those things where it's um, it's like a person.
FMCSA, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, Arthur Dobson snapshot. He's right here.
That's his brother.
Oh.
And the thing is, there are a lot of people with his name, so the stuff that you look up on him, you can't be certain is him. I can tell you what's majorly about him on the internet now, and it's like there's that article, there's the stuff about him getting sued. Um, you can find like very very little. He never had a public Instagram. Everything was very private for him, and the reason why is because he was running around on his wife, and he didn't want anybody seeing what he was doing. But he was a very rich person, not like extremely rich, but wealthy enough. And what was great about it, I felt it was an American dream story. This guy came from Armenia with nothing, was able to start businesses, able to hustle, and wanted to take his family's life to another level, and was on its way until.
You can't take your family's life to another level if you're not yourself, you're not a family man. You have to be a family man at the core to take your family's life to another level. And he didn't sound like he really was a family man. He sounded like he was an individualist. He cared more about bettering himself.
Agree.
You
Agree.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Agree. He would be like, if you had said that to him, he'd be like, bro, what are you talking about? I'm not a family man. I spent all. Oh yeah, blow blow up, and then overcompensate. So what he would end up doing, I'm sure this is like just a common human trait, is when you call someone out like that, then they would spend the next 3 days with their kids. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like that's what you want to do. That's fine, but like, and he had a cool life. I've got to say, I was always kind of jealous of his life or envious of his life. He always drove a different kind of supercar. He never had to follow the law of the road. He would drive like 120 miles on the freeway in the emergency lane. And the thing is, all his cars had like no license plates on them because he bought them at auction. And if he ever got pulled over, he had a dealer plate that he could give them. And if they were ever like, you were going too fast or something, he could say that the car was um, uh, malfunctioning. And so he could literally get from Glendale to Long Beach in like 18 minutes, like very, very fast. And um, then that's a he drove unlike any person I've ever seen. When traffic is like the entire freeway is jammed,
Fucking cut up like crazy.
he just drive the whole fucking emergency lane. And then when there'd be an off ramp, he'd go down the off ramp and go back on the on ramp.
You sat in the car with him while he was driving?
Yeah, I had just done a commercial in Beverly Hills, and it was going to air on TV in the upcoming weeks. And we had driven um, he had driven a brand new Jaguar. I hadn't even been in a Jaguar SUV at the time. I didn't know Jaguar made an SUV. This was when they didn't. This was like a brand new SUV. And we went there. I did the commercial, which was we hadn't yet launched the app, but it was in this huge mansion um, in LA or in Beverly Hills. And then when we were done, it was like I don't know 4:30, and we had to be back by 5:30, and we're in Beverly Hills, and we had to get to Long Beach during traffic like rush hour. And the reason why he had to get back so quickly is because it was payday for people as well, and he had to make sure to get them their checks. So man, we drove so fucking fast, and I was just like, "What are you gonna do if you get pulled over?" And he said, "All I have to do is tell the um, cop that I own a business and that I need to make sure that the people get paid and they'll let me go." Because the thing is with cops is if you're a business owner, they don't want to fuck with you because you're the people who pay their taxes. Word. Exactly. Exactly. So we made it. We were a little late, but we made it. I just remember like I did not know people drove like that at all. Like, but it was just like we're doing it, and we did it the whole fucking way. That was the surprising thing to me. It's not like he was just like, "Oh, I'll see if I'll take him." No, because honestly, I knew he had so much money that like anything that happened to him, he would be able to take care of. That was the.
Like, fucked up.
Uh, well, we were going fast, but we weren't going like 100 miles an hour. We were going like 50, but zooming past everybody because everybody was, not moving. So, when I worked for him, I described it like this that it was like having cheat codes because we had so much money that if I wanted something for the business, I could be like, "Hey, I want to start." It started very low. When I first got the job, I went as bare bones as possible because I just wanted a job. So I started at $20 an hour, and I ended at $150,000 a year.
No way. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I came in and he didn't know who I was, and he had another manager there, and very quickly he saw that I was a better manager. So I went from that manager position, and then very quickly he saw I was better with technology than even his technological team. He brought me into the technological team. He got into an argument with one of the people in the technology team. That person got fired, and then I eventually took that over, and we launched the app within 6 months. We're definitely. Indeed. Yeah, it was. I was. I needed a job, and I applied to a bunch of positions, and there's this random one that came up called Mobile Wash, and I thought, what is that, like a laundromat or something? I don't know what it is. And I was living in Terminal Van Nuys area, which is far from Long Beach, and um, but they called me, and they were like, hey, do you want to have an interview tomorrow? 1 o'clock. I'm like, sure. So I lined up a bunch of interviews for the next day. They were all over LA, and I didn't really know if I was going to be able to make them all. But I went to this one, and I remember getting there, and um, I walked in, and I see this woman, very attractive woman. I say I'm here for an interview. She takes me to the room, and um, I sit down, and I wait and I wait and I wait. I wait like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and I look and I see that I'm on camera. Like there are two cameras just staring at me. And I'm like, I bet this motherfucker is watching me on camera to see how I react. I bet this is some kind of sick test, like a fucking movie that this guy just 100% he was watching me. So he had another business down the block. He was watching me on his cameras just to see what I would do. So I get up and I go to the door and I go to that girl. I'm like, hey, is it Warren? She's like, yeah, I'll call him. I'll see. He'll be here soon. Please be patient. I'm like, fine. Uh, about 40 minutes go by, and I had the other interviews to go to. So I'm like, look, this has been fun, but I'm gonna leave. Um, and I actually changed the seat where I was sitting so that the cameras weren't facing me. He comes in right before I leave. He said, "Hey, sorry, I was busy. Come on, let's sit down. Tell me about yourself." Oh my fucking god, we had a 3 hour interview. It was the longest fucking interview I've ever had. But he just kept asking me about myself and about like what I know about technology, and he then brought in an app. So here's the interesting thing about the interview. When he first came in to hire me or whatever, I didn't know it was 100%. He would people would ask him, "Where did you find this guy?" And he'd be like, "He found me." Exactly. He was I was the diamond in the rough, and I was the person who was able. He had this business for 3 years. And he wasn't able to launch it. Did he know that I had multiple degrees? I only have one degree. I have multiple certifications. Yeah, he knew that, and he knew that I was a hustler, that I was a hard worker, and when he was asking me all these questions, and the thing is, I did not know at the time that they were trying to start an app. When you just looked at the place, it just said mobile wash and said like car wash in minutes, and I walked in, and I'm like, "Is there a car? Is this a car wash?" And they're like, "No, it's not a car wash." Anyway, they brought someone in. They're like showing. After I passed some tests, they're like showing. And they came in and this person showed me their phone. And it was the first time there's like this light that went on in my head. And I'm like, what's this? And they're like, it's an app. Or I say, is it an app? And they're like, we're not here to wash cars. We're here to build a technology company. Oh, okay. So that's why you guys don't have any like a car wash here, even though it looks like a car wash, or like it says mobile wash. You think that the car wash is here or something? It had nothing to do with car washing. It was a technology company. So after a very very long, very very intense interview, very intense, um, he's like, "What do you want to make?" And I'm like, "I really just needed a job." And so I very much um undervalued myself. So I was like, look, I just want to start. Let's just start at $20. If you like what I do, we can continue from there. He's like, fine, that's fine. And I didn't know the other people who I was managing were making more money than $20 an hour. So I came in looking like a huge sucker. Not to worry though. Once I started finding, yeah, oh, totally. He's like, this motherfucker is the biggest sucker ever. Not only is he everything that I want, but he's cheap as fuck too. Uh, yeah. But then I started learning how much the other employees were making, and yeah, and then so so I called a rabbinical friend of mine, and I said, look, Rabbi, what do you think I should do? I just got this job, but I'm finding out people are making more money than I am. You know that like this is a good opportunity for me, and he was like, well. I mean, you got the job. There's no need to necessarily disrupt the apple cart, so to speak. But I was like, no, I want. I'm not satisfied if I'm not making the most amount of money. If I'm
Be like, I'd wait a month, and then right after I fucking ask them like, why I heard these fuckers are making more than me.
wait, that's exactly what I did. Um, it might have been like 3 weeks, but it was close to a month, and I did. I said, hey, can I? It was on a Friday. I said, hey, can I? I called my rabbinical friends and made sure that like this seemed like a good move for me, and I will say that
That's what you Jewish people have done, dude. We fucking, I'm not gonna say Gentiles or some shit, but we Armenians and fucking in general, bro. We don't ask anybody or whatever. Like, yeah, we have a but dude, bro, you call the rabbis, you call your fucking friends, you call
that's right.
somebody in a higher power, and you ask them, what the fuck should I do?
That's right.
And we don't do that shit. We
Well,
don't do that shit.
I took him outside. I said, do you mind if I speak to you for a second? He's like, sure. And I said to him, all right, so do you like the work that I've been doing? Yeah, yeah, like you've done a really good job. What is it? I said, okay, well, I'm glad that you're satisfied with what I've done. I've come to learn that you are overpaying people and it is insulting me because I'm being underpaid. He said, what do you mean? I'm like, you're paying an iOS developer who sits on his ass all day long and flirts with our recruiter. You're paying him $30 an hour, which is low for an iOS developer, but still, like you're paying him $30 an hour, and I'm $20 an hour, and I'm his boss. So I have to spend my whole fucking day making sure that he's focused, and you're paying me less than you pay him. This doesn't make any sense to me. So I said, I want, I want a raise, and he said, he'd never given a raise. He's like, I don't give raises. And I said, okay, that's fine. Then I'm gonna leave. He said, no, don't leave. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna leave because I'm gonna go find another job this afternoon, just like I found this job. And he's like, no, how much you want to make? And I was like, I only wanted a $5 an hour raise. And so he's like, okay, fine, fine. That's it. That's it. I'm like, yeah. So I was able to get a.
That low-key is fucked up, though, because you were fucking managing some stupid ass iOS developer that was making like what $10 more than you, and
Exactly.
you only wanted a $5 raise. What?
Exactly.
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. And the thing is, that guy was gone within a couple weeks because it was like a wake up call. This guy isn't doing anything for you and just stealing your money, and that's exactly what was happening. So once that guy was gone, I worked there for a year, another year. He put a lot of pressure on me, and I was able to deliver. Um, there was one event though where he was wanting me to. Well, he was wanting me to work 6 days a week, so I would only have off Saturdays, and um, that was a lot of working 6 days a week, and um, I was not making overtime or anything like that. I was just giving it my all. And I told him I'm not going to do this. I did it for a year. I'm not going to work for free on Sundays for you. And he's like, bro, how are you going to do that to me? How are you going to do that? Like, I really need you. I really need you. I'm like, dude, you have to understand something. I'm not the business owner. That's up to you. Oh, but we're doing this. Come on. I'm going to take care of you. We're all going to eat at the same table. When this blows up, it's going to be huge. Like, okay, I understand. And we had this one customer who called, um, and uh, so there was just a minor issue, and and I was taking care of it. Like somebody came to me and was like, "Hey, we're gonna have to delay this person's watch by like 10 minutes." I'm like, "That's fine. We'll give her a discount. No big deal." And the owner of the business came. It had nothing to do with that. Uh, actually, I should say we were on the phone together. We were going over a problem, and I told him, just so you know, I'm not going to be working on Sunday. It's going to be my first weekend where I'm not. And he's like, "Oh, that's fine." And then we continued to talk, and he's like, I see what you did there. You're getting out of working on Sunday by just sneaking it in the conversation. And I'm like, I'm not sneaking it in the conversation. I've made you aware of this for months. Exactly. I told you, I've made you aware that this is coming to an end, and you're going to have to adapt. So he's like, stay right there. So I knew he was coming to the business. He had multiple properties within like a mile. So I knew he was at one of the other properties just watching me from this huge bank of TVs. He had all these classic cars in there. He had like a museum. His office is like a museum. It comes to the
Body shop.
100%, yeah, Yeah, 100%. He's a body shop owner, and that's why he did all this with. I mean, really, it was probably a chop shop pretty close, but I think honestly, he started with a chop shop. He sold that business and bought a legitimate. Uh, and he came to the business. He's like, "Can I talk with you for a second?" I said, "I'm fine talking right here in front of our employees." He says, "They're not your employees." I said, "Well, I'm fine just talking in front of these individuals. I'm not going into a private room with you so you can bully me. Anything that you can say to me, you can say to me here." He's like, "I don't know why you have to be like this." And I said, "Look, you're bullying me. I don't understand why you had to go from another location to this location." And by the way, I turned on my phone so it was recording at least the sound of all of this. And so he's like, um, "I don't know why you keep saying bullying." I'm like, "Look, you want me to work on Sunday for free. You want people to work here for free, and that's not the way that it should be. You don't even pay people overtime." He's like, "What do you mean?" I go to the sign-in sheet. I said, "There's a reason why you don't make the sign-in sheet electronic, because then you'll have to pay overtime. You have people come in here, and when they really come in at 8:15, you have them come in at sign in at 8:30. When they really leave at 6, you have them sign in at 5:30, and all this other thing that you do to get away around the laws of the state of California. And I don't think that it is right. And I'm standing up for these employees, and I'm not going to put up with it." And I was like, I want my checks, and I'm going to leave right now. Because that was the other thing, too, is like with other people's money, he would pay them on time. But with my money, he would not always pay me on time. And I was mad about that. So it was just still like $25 an hour. It wasn't a lot though. So I embarrassed him in front of his whole fucking business and went around to every single employee and said goodbye to them, and I left. I went and worked as an accountant or controller, which is the boss of the accountants, for a year for a bridal planning company in Santa Ana in Orange County, and then I was getting another job, and the other job was contacting my previous references, and they contacted Alfred, and Alfred contacted me immediately and said, "Hey, you have a talk or whatever," and I knew he wanted to bring me back. So this was my opportunity to go from $25 an hour to like $75 an hour, and I think we settled on something like uh, somewhere around like 68 or something like that. But here's what ended up happening. I knew it was too good to be true, because here this guy was going to be paying me $150,000 a year, and the next closest person he was going to be paying, he, I mean, like, I heard the term Jew boy by his friend, but it's just one of those things, you deal with it. So I ended up coming back a year later, and the reason why I came back is he gave the other people raises, and he was giving me a raise, and it was a good opportunity. So I did. I came back for another year. Then I got then the state of California sued that business, and I eventually became a certified project management professional. I had six-figure contracts with Fortune 500 companies, and I've been able to do that until the recent years, where I started streaming my life 24/7. And if I ever need to make money, I just work as a project management professional, make a few $1,000s here or there, so I can pay my rent, and then continue on. I appreciate it. Thank you for hearing the story. My man, Riser, are you ready?
We're recording. I thought those are funny. Yeah, bitch, I've been spying on you too the whole time. I fucking have family stuff all over the
Well,
well. Yeah, spy on. Do you think like streaming your whole life, like this your goal, like you don't want to branch out, like you're a really smart guy, like
thank you.
you don't like all on money, like you don't want to make money.
I'm going to be the richest person in global history. Yeah, data is Earth's number one resource, according to The Economist magazine. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that human or data, specifically human data, had overtaken any other resource on Earth, including petroleum, as Earth's number one resource. So, um, essentially I have more of the largest resource on earth on the internet, which may make me a very influential person someday.
You can utilize this money.
Well, not currently I can't, but all that needs to happen is for one influencer to say, wow, this person has a really interesting project. I'm going to retweet it. If that goes viral, any motherfucker on earth is going to want to sponsor the shirt that I'm wearing, or the pants that I'm wearing, or to put labels on anything. It'll look like NASCAR. I'll put advertisement everywhere, and I'll be able.
What you're doing right now to that level.
It'll be the biggest event
You know,
in global
Gary
history.
Fox ran a fucking marathon. And, well, that's what the fucking rabbi's doing, but on the internet.
Exactly.
A marathon for world. We already found the cure for cancer on here.
We already know everything that's going on. But it may not seem very interesting, Chinese merchant, right now. But what we discuss on this, you can ask Riser. Is groundbreaking information. Am I wrong, Riser?
Yeah, Chinese merchant, yeah, rabbi. I yeah, one of the fucking highest. Rabbi is one of like, the highest IQ individuals on the planet. So I think I think that sit in his fucking room and then the fucking world would just be associated with fucking excited. Fucking
Riser, you're
right
so
smart.
sweet. I don't know if I'm one of the highest IQ people that my chest and my mini golf don't always show that, but I do feel that I am a pretty good problem solver. So if I see a problem, I can come up with a solution. Sometimes those solutions are outside the box, but I would say, if anything, I'm maybe not like traditionally exceptionally intelligent, but I'm a pretty good problem solver.
That's crazy.
We're dog. And yeah, so uh, what do? We stream live 24/7. We watch we watched UFC 306 last week. We watched the Super Bowl, the Olympics. I've watched three Olympics on this stream. We watched um, the World Cup, the Women's World Cup. I mean, like any sporting event, I'm all about it. The only sporting events where I'm not super into is probably hockey, but I still watch hockey. So I watch the Stanley Cup and I watch um like the kickoff, like the initial hockey games that start up. That's more than most anybody's gonna do. So when it comes to anything sports related, I've got that covered. So if somebody's like just randomly on the internet, like, Rabbi, what can you do for me? Are you a sports fan? I got you covered. Somebody's like, I'm not a sports fan, dog. Okay, well, I've watched every major motion picture since the Academy Awards were introduced in 1929. We watched every single major motion picture, including all the black and white films and all that other shit, up until modern day. I've listened to every major music album and every major audiobook in existence on this stream. Additionally, I have a radio going 24/7 that is constantly playing the news. So it's like a time capsule. Beautiful. On Discord? Absolutely. No, it's not. That's okay. I'll add you. I'll make it a little easier.
Randomly today. I mean, I was in the Aiden Ross server. I fucking clicked on his link, like joined this. I'm like, oh, cool. I get to talk to him. Like, I want to see what it's all about, but
Word.
I didn't know. I didn't know he had this much riches.
Came in and I was asleep. I was in a deep sleep. And he's like, Rabbi, Rabbi, Rabbi. And a lot of times this happens, and I just have to ignore people or I will never, ever sleep. But he was persistent enough that he was able to awake me, and we've been able to talk. And so, Chinese merchant card. I talk about some things on here that are much better than anything that we've talked about. Yes, launching apps on the App Store and Google Play is fun, and signing the Lakers is fun. But there are some things that I talk about that are going to blow your mind. Here we go. We talk about on this stream, in addition to ending world wars and promoting world peace, we talk about ending world hunger. Now, when I talk about technology, like what makes me quote unquote smarter than other people, it's not smarter than anyone. I've just learned about certain technology of the future that other people don't know, and I share it with the world. Like what? We talk about anti gravity, antimatter, dark energy, dark matter, life extension technology, utilizing human growth hormone and stem cells and ambrosia therapy, which essentially uses the blood of young people to enrich, uh, there he is, people who are older. Chinese merchant, no one's going to tell you this, but I don't think you're going to die. I'm the first person in your entire life to tell you, I don't think you're going to die. And you're going to be like, Rabbi, what the fuck do you mean you don't think I'm going to die? I think that you're going to be wealthy enough in the future to be able to utilize life extension technology to extend your life to age 80, 100, 120, but eventually your body will break down. When that happens, we'll be able to utilize a type of technology known as mind uploading technology, where we scan your brain into a computer and use utilize that upload like a CAT scan or an MRI for a later time. And we can download that data, basically a complete download of your central nervous system into a cyborg, a cybernetic being, an avatar, an android, a clone of yourself, a an ethereal being. And basically what I'm saying to you is you'll be able to have digital immortality. And so when I have the opportunity to talk with Stephen Roth, this is what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about who's better, blue people or green people. I'm going to talk about let's what can we do to unite the world?
So what time frame is that gonna come in? When is that gonna come in where I could upload my brain data? And do you need money to do it?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
So
So
you have to understand that you're in the top 1% of 1% of people right now. Why?
why?
Most people on this earth don't even have access to electricity, let alone social media, let alone have a social media footprint, let alone have essentially a community that of which they are a part. Additionally, you are I don't know anything about you, but let me just ask this. Do you have any of any kind? Do you have any kind of cryptocurrency?
No.
That's fine. You will. Every single person in here does. This shirt that I have on, Let's Accidentally Get Rich, I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency, so you'll be fine when it comes to money in the future. You'll be able to pay for all of it in crypto.
I'm trying to make like a cryptocurrency or whatever. Well, I guess I can now since I just turned 18 this fucking day. Like it's my 18th birthday today. Swear to God. Um, uh, yeah, I just couldn't make a crypto account.
Okay.
But now I can.
Well, now you can. So what you want to do is create and like perhaps Coinbase and um,
Or whatever that is.
well, essentially you're going to be able to pay for all of this type of technology through your cryptocurrency. So maybe like, look, Rabbi, I don't have a lot of money right now. That's fine. Cryptocurrency can literally be worth less than a penny and end up being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's like the ultimate gambling opportunity. Pardon me?
What should I invest in? Like, what crypto should I invest in?
Well, that's the magic question. I could tell you that if you want to go with things that are probably have the most amount of stability for the future, that your bigger types of cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. But if you want to really make some plays, you buy some meme coins, some small coins, and allow them to blow up a little bit, and you sell them, and you'll get a 50x, a 100x. See, it's all about X. It doesn't really matter to me if you double your money. That's only a 2x. That's really, really good in the stock market to 2x. But in crypto, that's not that great. People in crypto, 5x, 10x, 50x, 100x, 1000x. The opportunities in crypto are much, much larger than they are in the normal financial world. So like,
Yeah, I still want to invest. I'll ask you whenever I make my account. I'll ask when I put my dollars in and
absolutely.
whatever.
And I'm gonna tell you, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Emu, which is the one that sponsors me. And the reason why I would tell you that right now, it's worth like 10 cents each. But when it started, it was less than a penny when I started with it. So it's already done a 10x, at least, way more. But okay, great question. Okay, so it's a meme coin. It has the longest name that they could basically make. So it's Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, 10E. It's like, why the fuck did they pick that name? There is a very famous meme of a backpack. I think it's in um, Amsterdam. There's something called English, Engrish, which is basically like bastardized English that is spoken sometimes in other countries. Basically, English that is mispronounced, especially in Asia, is known as English. And this backpack was basically someone in China who was like, well, I wonder what Americans would like. They like Harry Potter, and they like Obama, and they like Sonic, and we'll throw the number 10 and a dog on there with the emu, and we're going to put that on a backpack, and we'll see if it sells. Well, the thing is, in the United States, you would never be able to put all of these different trademarks on the same item because there would be too many conflicts. But for a Chinese company to do it and then export it to Europe, someone got a picture of this backpack, and the backpack became very famous, such that a cryptocurrency was founded basically on this backpack, and it's known as Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Emu. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that this coin started out less than a penny, and now it's worth about a penny. I'm sorry, about 10 cents each, and it's just going up from there. It's been going for more than a year, which is far longer than most. It's worth like $50 million. It was worth more than that, but it's worth like $50 million right now. So I mean, it's worth a lot of money. And you're like, wait, you mean that thing on your shirt that says Harry Potter, Obama Sonic Canino? That's worth $50 million. And I was like, yeah, it was worth like $120 million when it was spiking, but it has plateaued at 50 million. But that's still very, very good. So here's why I have more confidence on this going up than any other coin going up, and it's because I've been streaming in the Telegram of this coin for more than a year, and if you know, like I said, data is very, very valuable, and this coin basically has linked itself to data. The whole story of this coin is on camera, which is really exciting. If you go to Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana, you don't have like a documentary of the coin where you can just go back in the history of the coin whenever you want and see what was happening. You can with this coin. Literally every moment that the coin has been in existence essentially has been on camera. You'll be able to follow the community. That's why I think it's a good investment. Like basically, if you had the opportunity to invest, I have one coin that's a normal coin, and I have another coin that for its entire history has been on camera. Which one do you want? Exactly, that one's cool. I can check that one. I can, like watch it with my friends. It has an archive. Hopefully, it's more honest as well. One thing you're going to find in cryptocurrency is everybody is trying to rug or cheat you. These are words for like stealing your money. This doesn't happen in this cryptocurrency because we have a good community as well. But
Bitcoin and Ethereum backed by
nothing,
nothing.
nothing.
Gold.
What?
The what? Backed by the gold.
Dollar?
Dollar? Yeah.
The dollar isn't backed by anything, so nothing. The dollar is a fiat currency. It, until 1971 was backed by gold. But since 1971, the United States Federal Reserve note has not been backed by anything, and thus Bitcoin is backed by nothing. No, it is not. The United States government essentially used to back it with gold. Now It's not backed by anything.
Oil contract.
Well, wait, we can talk about that. What was previously guaranteed was the OPEC. It was like a 30-year agreement where they would only use the United States, the Federal Reserve note, but that expired this year, so they can use whatever they want now.
What the fuck?
Word. It's arguably the reason why they killed Saddam Hussein, one of the reasons, and one of the reasons why they killed Muammar Gaddafi. Muammar Gaddafi was going to start an African Union with its own currency, and they got rid of his ass for doing that. And they got rid of one of the reasons why they got rid of Saddam Hussein was he no longer wanted to accept the United States dollar. Exactly, for oil.
I've seen that, but so like, are they is Saudi Arabia gonna use a different fucking dollar, or like, what are they gonna back it up with?
If they potentially could use the euro, they could stay up with the dollar.
You know that there's a fucking currency that's worth more. You know the Qatari dinar is worth 3 times more than the fucking US dollar.
I could see that.
You know that?
Yeah, I mean, I know they fluctuate, but yeah, I know that certainly they have more value than the United States does.
That's fucked.
The only reason why the United States has any power with its currency is somewhat along the lines of what Zook said. It is backed by the government of the United States, but it's really backed by the taxpayers of the United States. All right, Chinese merchants. I want you to download an app. It's called Play-Doh. My friend Riser and my friend Zoot and I have gotten extremely, extremely competitive in a mini golf game, and we want you to be a member too. So you, on an iPhone or an Android device, you go to the App Store or Google Play, and you type in Play-Doh, like the philosopher, Plato. It's a very simple game app. You download it, you create an account, and we'll get you in our mini games.
Well, but I don't really like mini golf.
You'll love this. No one does. You're gonna love this.
I just like talking with you.
And don't, and we'll play a game that you do like. It's got 100 different games in it.
Yeah, you can play mini golf, bro, but I don't know. I just like talking with you. To be honest, I don't really have
Zoot, but you want to get in on it just so you can see what we're doing. Zoot and Ryzen, are you ready? I see Zoot's ready. Ryzen, I should listen to him.
I can give you a list of things for a realistic going. I don't know. How much do you have to invest?
No, he is. Are you sure you're in the right game? There you go. Hey, Zoot cheated. He played with somebody earlier today who was like a ringer in this game. Tell him about it.
I really don't do anything go in like two shows. Like forever and then you got like fun.
Zoot, that was a really good shot. Oh, Riser. I'm with you, dude. Watch this move. That was really good, dude. Water. Are you sure that was a good move? Oh, Oh, by the way, Chinese merchant, well, not we. I trash talk like it's going out of style, and these guys are nice enough to put up with. They'll trash talk me back. But in case you're like, Rabbi, you're so mean to them, I just do it for fun, and they know I'm doing it for fun. But oh, in the hitch,
Everyone's going in the water for Rabbi.
Rabbi's fucking like you just did. How do you guys like that? I was able to explain this information to everyone, and in addition, beat you. That's multitasking at its best. Watch this move.
That was that wasn't. I'll give that shot.
I'll take it. I'll take a 7 on this hole. You know why? I always put it way high, and it's like impossible. What a good shot. What a good shot. No, it wasn't. It was a 9 out of 10.
Oh, nice. That was a 0. You know my water spot? Oh, so
You like that shot? That was brilliant. You're a deuce, and everyone hates you. Oh, riser. Riser. Oh, fuck you, dude. You fucked me. You're gonna fuck me? Oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, cheater. You fucking cheater. Fuck you, dude. Do it. Do it. Send me back. Send me back, you little bitch. You don't have the guts. Yeah, send me back, bitch. Oh, fuck you. I didn't. I'm gonna do it again. Make it. How do you like that shot, bitch? How do you like that shot? How do you like that shot? Thank you. Zoo, you have a very difficult shot. Wow. Through Jedi mind tricks, I was able to save a point. Like this. Why don't you just do what I did? This is. Oh, I thought I was going to be riding that rail. I was going to be so pissed. Watch this go in the hole. Watch this fucking go in the hole. Bullshit. Now it's a really difficult shot. It's a really difficult shot. Yeah. I know, man. Sad. It was a total surprise to me. I was like, I wonder what he's doing. Or I wonder how that case is going because the state of California sued him. And no way. What a good shot. No one. I looked it up. I wanted to know what was going on with the lawsuit with the state of California. And I typed his name in. It came up. I didn't believe it. I was like, no way. That's not him. And then I read it and I'm like, no, that's totally him. Yeah. So how would I know? That was his exact age, and the other Alfreds were like different ages. Also, that was shit that he loved to do, which was um go to Las Vegas. Like he was a high net worth individual. All that stuff lines up. He agreed. So, oh, dude, Riser, Riser, go fuck yourself. Riser, go fuck yourself. Um, yeah, no, you're 100% right. Um, he he wanted the drugs more than he wanted the women. Meaning, meaning he could have gotten a really pretty hooker, but she's not going to have access to cocaine. So he gets like a not even good looking hooker, like a medium hooker at best, and she can get him access to cocaine. That's what he wanted. But it's so sad. I mean, it's not. It's a whole totally sad story. But imagine, like, okay, if you're gonna go down with a hooker, at least have it be a good looking hooker. And if you're gonna go down with a hooker and she's not good looking, at least have it so that the news report at least gets the right one. Instead, they got the uglier chick right here or right here. Right. Like 41. Very young. And I used to talk to him. I used to say to him, dude, you need to slow down your life or I'm going to be running this company without you. And that kind of happened. Why couldn't I manage it? Oh, I could. Why did I leave? Because the state of California sued the company. I knew we were going to lose. I was the person who was communicating with all the lawyers, and I knew a loser when I saw it. Not only that, I had an opportunity to make more money, and I did. So why not go for a company where I can make more money and not have to worry about any of this stuff? No, no tattoos. He didn't like tattoos. All right, you ready for this one, boys? Shit. Right, right. But I honestly, even though he's my friend and everything, I don't think that those people are guilty of murder. They didn't know. They were just they were just going out for a good time. Maybe they were gonna rob him, but they didn't mean to kill him. That could be true. I believe in better safe than sorry. I have the idea that it is best to let 1,000 guilty people run free than to imprison an innocent person. And I believe that is the motto of the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union. It's better for 1,000 guilty people to go free than one innocent person to be in prison.
and one, like if you said one guilty person would get to walk away, that'd be fine. But 1,000 is absurd. Because it could be anybody. It
I
could be
get
a
what you're saying,
molester.
but then it's just a question about numbers. Okay, if it's not 1,000, is it 20? Is it 1? Go in the water, dude. How aren't you going in the water?
And they fucking convict anyone like 99%, right? Because they'd rather the colony state versus the individual exact opposite rationale. Rabbi. That's Japan, but you also have a fucking cannibal that's walking through Japan. In France was a college student and he cannibalized a woman. And then since he cannibalized a woman in fucking France, he's Japanese, he's on a student visa and he got deported back to Japan and he spent 8 years in prison. And apparently, since he didn't do the act in Japan, they fucking let him walk free. Wow. And he's a superstar now in Japan because of it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So on Vice News, picture of Japanese cannibal.
I mean, after this, that's why it's famous that you were able to provide us with that information.
And his whole thing was he was like apparently he was in love with the girl and some bullshit like being one with the girl he had to consume him, whatever.
Some fucked up shit like that.
Yeah, some stupid, some psycho shit.
Exactly.
You know.
Do you know what Plutonium is? I think I asked you this. Yeah. It's so you get to do a bunch of cool shit now that you're 18 that you didn't get to do before. When I was on my 18th birthday, I had a friend of mine. I had this really hot friend. When I was a kid, I had a really hot friend, and female, and she she and she was already 18, so she had the ability to like do all that shit that you're supposed to do at 18. But I did so she took me to do all the stuff that I wanted to do. I don't know if she took me or I drove. I forget who drove. But anyway, um, no, I wasn't trying to hook up with her. We're just trying to do all the stuff that you want to do when you turn 18. So what did I do? We went. First thing we did, we went to the store to buy cigarettes. Even though neither of us smoked, we wanted we wanted like to see what it would be like. So we bought cigarettes. Then what did we do? We bought porn at the store, or I rented it, which was like an experience. 'Cause, like, this is back in the day when they had porn in like a place where you rent movies, and you had to go behind a curtain. What a good shot! You had to go behind a curtain, and what else did we do? We I just like at least in the United States there are a bunch of laws where you turn 18 you can do things. You could sign contracts and list in the army and shit. Um, so I didn't do all of them, but I did a lot of the big ones. And I just remember I was at this party. It was I did I was at a party and all these people were there. What time was this?
Yeah, what like
This would have been it would have been around like 2003, so a long time ago. And and I ended up going to this party, and I told or like all the people who were there. I think they were all older than I was. I was a little younger, and even though they're like, so what'd you do now that you're 18? I'm like, oh, we bought cigarettes or cigars or something. and we bought porn. They're like, "You got porn?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Put it on." So we were at this fucking party, this huge party, and all of a sudden, this fucking porn DVD starts up, and everybody just kind of makes like a big like arch around it, like a curve, and everybody starts watching it. Like we're just watching open porn at a fucking party, apparently. So, but I guess kids today, they don't. It's easier to get your hands on a lot of this shit.
Cultural differences, bro. I've been to a lot of parties where it's just Armenian kids, and like, yeah, we party and everything, and we drink, we smoke, but whenever it's like a porn DVD, it's like when if you don't want to do it, whenever the girls gather around, I'd get a fucking like nip sock me in the face if I did that. If the girls were there.
I understand that. I get that. I mean, it's not something that would be normal. I think it just happened because it was the 18th.
So it's normal for like people that are born here that are like white American, like you know what I mean, that are born here and are American. So
I don't know if it's normal to watch porn with. Maybe it's becoming more and more common, but I think it probably is becoming more and more common. But years ago, it was not that way.
how do you find all those partners?
Oh, how did I find that? My friends are telling me about
Have you ever gone to a party? Yeah, I've gone to two, but only two, but I
it. You've
never
only
heard of
been to
any.
2 parties in your entire life?
Up to this point, yeah.
Like even birthday parties and stuff?
Birthday parties? Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, I've been. No, birthday parties, yeah, dude. All those stupid fucking events. Those, like, little events, like birthday parties
So
or
you're not
whatever. Like, friends' birthdays,
you're not
yeah.
counting that. You're not counting that. You're counting parties where there are no parents home and you're just throwing a bash.
Yeah. Parties with no parents home at some fucking random ass summer day, or like it's like a Halloween party and they invite everybody there and like no parents are there and we drink and we fucking do whatever. Yeah, I've been to two of those.
Well, to
Two
be
of those.
18 years old, that's
That's
probably
probably
average.
average.
Don't think that that's like way behind. You're only 18. Most of the time, before today, no one wanted you around anyway. If you would have come in here yesterday and you would have said, "Rabbi, I'm 364 days and 17 years old," I would say, "Dog, you just got to wait one more day."
I wish I could find more though.
Well, if you want to find parties, um, the best thing you can do it is associate yourself with college students, college students, or in virtual reality. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely true. Um, that's definitely true.
I think that's false news because Instagram is a big platform. But that's just weird though. Why would people want to be anonymous that are going to parties? Like, kind of a
Now you
put
have
off.
some randos showing up.
Not like random, like kind of a put off, you know, like the party goers want to know who's going there and whatnot. What if some fucking 30-year-old just wants to go there? Like, fucking, like,
Hey, what's up?
nobody
This one,
Oh,
guys. Hey, what's going on, After Sharks? Hey, baby. Hey, come to our Discord. We got a bunch of people from Harry Potter Obama Sonic sending you in. Excellent. No, I'm not married. I'm talking to somebody. I'm in a bunch of different Discords and a bunch of different Telegrams, and somebody hopped into one of our Telegrams, and so I'm consolidating everybody into one room.
Miami is on fire. Just down the road called like Green. Like they have like a really nice golf course. On Google, I just looked up one like trails, and there's like public trail, and like the reviews for the trail are like don't go here. There's like a bunch of diapers from trees that were like all along the trail. That's what I imagine a Reddit party would be. Like random Reddit. Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you, Reddit is pretty big for wingers matchup, hookups. So
That's
I,
what I'm imagining.
I,
Swingers matchup, hookups.
I in the past have been a gigolo for hire. Basically, women would pay me to have sex with them, and one of the places where you can find swingers if you want to have sex with a chick and just have the dude watch is SoCal Swingers, and you just go there, and it's just basically a bunch of ladies who want to get fucked. No, 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 no. I've never had sex with a dude. I've never had a dude's dick in my butt. I've never sucked a dude's dick.
But I don't, dude, like,
I've
I
been
don't want to go
a
to the
gigolo.
type of party where, like, because I could go to a party right now. Like, there's types of parties where you just go on Instagram, like, oh, pay $20 and enter this fucking thing. Everybody just pays $20 and they fucking enter.
Why
But
don't you do that?
I feel like that's like, I feel like that's like kind of a put off, you know?
No,
Like,
that's the best kind of party. That's the best kind of party.
I want to go to a party if it's galley.
No, no, no. That's a perfect party because then everything's taken care of. Basically, for $20, you have no risk. You get to drink as much alcohol as you want and hang out with as many hot chicks as you want for $20. If you go to a bar, the cover charge is going to be $20. The reason why they charge $20 is for the alcohol, basically use of the house, cups, and the other shit. Well, he can't. He's 18.
That's like kind of bullshit to me, to be honest. Like, you fucking, you pay, but I want to be like where, like, all the fucking, my fucking, I don't know how to say it. Like, my age people group up and they're like, oh, come here and shit. Like, I want that.
The best parties I've ever went to in my entire life were all $5 each at the time. It was $5 for a solo cup, and you get to drink as much beer as you want.
No way. Really?
That's what every keg party is.
What if you didn't want to pay? Then you couldn't go in?
Exactly. And just can't go to parties.
Maybe you're right.
Those are the best parties. Do you know what parties suck? Where they're at, the worst parties are at your house. Those are the worst parties. Why? Because people have no respect for you, and they'll steal your shit, and they'll start fires and shit. You never want to have a party at your house. Exactly. That's why you never want to do that. Don't ever have your own party unless you know everybody who's going to be there.
You're fucking, yeah, like, fucking Jolly Ranchers, fucking Haribo's, and fucking, that, like, you just had a bunch of snack bowls, bro, and I fucking, like, took, like, all 5 of those glass bowls, put it in my car, and then me and my friends just fucking left. I saw them. Why is it? What, Rubber? Fuck you. I know where you hit my balls. I'm just fucking around.
You see how we have a conversation while whooping your ass?
What? Like, what? That's why you pussy me. Joking, 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 joking. You're the one who's having a fucking, like, high school friends, or are you going to university for college? I don't even know, because I got held back one grade in kindergarten, so technically I'm fucking in high school for a year. But yeah, dude, fucking rough. Like, I don't even know what I want to do. I got a job, though, at, like, my fucking local market, so.
Do that.
Don't go to college.
Get certification.
Certified, male, Reddit winner.
Boy, do you see what that says? Rabbi wins.
So I'm making that's good. That's really good. A little bit of harm. I'm technically supposed to sleep right now since my job fucking literally starts tomorrow, but I'll just crash for like another hour and I'll fucking. I think how many hours a week you work? Me? I'm working 8. Oh, you know, what? 9 hours a week. Yeah. But so like $100 a week. That's $100 a week? Roughly. I haven't done the math on it, but it's $100 a week. Alright, so it's 8 hours in a day. 8 hours in a day. 8 times 18. It's $144 a day, so.
Well, with taxes and everything, it's about $100. You're gonna have federal tax, state tax, Social Security. You've never had a job, have you? Okay, so when you have an above table job, you only bring home like 2/3 of your check.
Oh, that's fucked up. But yeah, $100 a day for 6 times 100 equals 6. Yeah, I'll be making like 600 a week, bro.
You're working 8 hours a week or a day. Are you working 8 hours a day or 8 hours a week?
8 hours a day.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're going to be making some serious money. I mean, not serious, but better. So you'll be bringing home like $500 a week.
I'll be bringing home $500 a week, and my parents are not requiring me to pay any fucking bill or whatever. So I'll just tag it on. I'll load on once I get my check, I'll listen to Rabbi or whatever. I'll join and I'll get my fucking Bitcoin or whatever situated. Fucking invest like 100 in that, see where that gets. But yeah, the rest I need new clothes, so I guess I'll just get new clothes, and then the rest I'll just fucking save. Your clothes from the thrift store and Frugal Max. No, I don't like that. I like my shit to be like an actual like designer. I already know what brand. I know what brand. Why? We're ready. Just cause how's all that? Don't look for wash on the same.
You think I can get it? I was trying to bounce it twice. Yeah, I do want to see the right angle. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Wish I recognized that earlier. Bad. Terrible. Terrible.
You're Jewish now, Rabbi. You know how easy the business taking over the business would have been for you. What the fuck?
In order to get sued by the state, I mean, there's nothing to have. He got sued. He got sued for $47 million. I mean, a huge lawsuit.
What was the ground for them doing it? They were licensed car washes. So what did they?
Okay, so the business was operating legally from like 2016 to 2020. In the year 2019, the state passed a law that said starting January 1st, 2020, all people working for an app need to be defined as an employee. So that meant Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Grubhub, all those people. However, Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, and all those companies had enough money to convince and lobby the state of California to make them exempt. So car drivers were exempt, car washers were not. Well, um, we did. The state of California said we have to draw a line somewhere. And we're drawing it between if you drive the car, you can be an independent contractor. If you wash the car, you're an employee. Yeah, baby. Newsom. I do think that. I really do. Normally, I would be like, well, I don't know, anything could happen. But I just know how it affected his life. When he got sued, he just, to be honest with you, I never saw him again. Why? Normally, he would come to the business every single week. He would be there sometimes every single day when we first started. But once they passed this law, it broke his spirit, and he didn't show up at work for another 6 months. And he said it was because of the pandemic, which I understand, but nevertheless, I did not see him for the last 6 months of our friendship. Labor unions, so bad. Mm. What a good shot. Hey, Chinese merchant, if I can ever give you any advice, don't go into debt. Debt is slavery. So you're 18 years old, and when all your friends are going to be like, hey, you can go to college and all this other shit, do not go. You can make a lot more money by not going to college. It's a lot of fun. Oh, fuck. You'll have a lot of fun, but at the end, you'll just have a huge bill, and you'll be in debt for the rest of your life. No, we'll make sure you're able to party in other ways. Don't you worry.
I'm not gonna go to that. You can fucking, it's not good vibe, but a little bit of death is not that bad. Like,
No, no debt. No debt. Debt is slavery. When you're in debt, you're enslaved.
yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, it can, but it's not ideal. You can be you can be such a large company with so much debt that you become too big to fail. This is bullshit.
But what if you take on that to make a big?
Well, that's different. I'm saying don't take on student loans because you can't default on them. Other kind of debt is better.
My job, but like my parents push me enough. If I don't know what to do with my life, it's in the military or going to college. That's just my fucking wash. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
And I would tell you at this point, even though I'm a pacifist, join the military and be a mechanic or something, not at the front lines, and don't go into debt.
I don't think joining the military is a smart move. I think I could just use the money that I'm making with no nothing to pay. I live under my parents. I use the money that I'm making, save up, and I just invest that money until I get somewhere. And I'm just
That's what you do.
gonna keep on doing that until I get somewhere, or it's either I just join the military or I go to school.
I gotcha. Now, if you're going to join the military, wow, we all won. If you're going to join the military, join the Air Force. You'll get treated better than everybody else.
I mean, no, it's become a cooler. Like more of a joke. Like for example, like I'm not even wasting my money on stupid shit. Like yeah, I said the clothes or whatever, but that's because I have no fucking clothes right now. But the only thing is that I wasted my money on a whole fucking vending. I want to get a vending. How many?
Hey, vending machine's a good idea, dude.
Yeah, it is. I don't even use that stuff.
Doug, once you get that vending machine, you want to try to get laundry machine.
But yeah, you can make how do you what is a solar? A coal. Bitcoin coal. Yeah. What you said that's fucking on. Oh, just buy this fucking Bitcoin. I have no idea. Can't go out with some fucking. No, actually, my homies called me all day, but it's been a good time talking with you guys. I actually really appreciate you guys that I found you guys.
Absolutely. Chinese merchant. Here's the beautiful thing. Here's the beautiful thing. I never leave. So it's not like we have to align schedules. I'm always here. Whenever you're available, come on in. We'll talk. I'll teach you about the secrets of the world. Absolutely. Peace, bro. All right. Now I can focus. Here we go, baby. Same here. I haven't been able to get serious. Nothing against that young man. He's very nice. But there are some serious things in this world, and mini golf is one of them. Hell yeah, Zoo. Good job. Yeah. Oh, dude, I've never seen it where the both things are way up there. Let's see it happen. I just helped everybody. I helped everybody majorly. Yes. Where is it? Look how perfect his shot is. We gave him the perfect shot. Hells. No, stop. Wow. Did you see it stopped? Dude, Riser, nice shot, dude. No, he's got the lead. Oh, my apologies. We have the lead. I hate this hole. Go past it. How'd you like that move, boys? How'd you like that move? Boys, how did you like that move? I'm gonna ask you all individually. How'd you like that move? No way. He, oh man, he almost did it too. That was a good move. 10 out of 10. No doubt. That was beautiful. Oh, Riser, that was your shot. I'm sorry, I thought that was his shot. Riser, that was one of the best shots I've ever seen. 10 out of 10. Without a doubt. Bullshit. Bullshit. Water. Water. Riser, that was beautiful. Water. Water. Perfect. Water. Like. No, I'm not. I'm making it in the hole though. 2-1-1. Here we go. You go first, dude. You go first, Riser. Worst worst position for us ever. You like that, Zoot? Zoot, did you like that move? Zoot, Championshipville? To Championshipville? To Championshipville. Championshipville. Were you guys even trying? Okay, well, it showed because I just whooped the shit out of this. I mean, it wasn't even close. The rabbi's the host. Riser getting an advantage. Riser gets the advantage. Major advantage. It's a major advantage because you can get pushed. One of the greatest advantages in the history of mankind. That's a good dude. You're perfect. Remember that time when Zoot went and his shot sucked? Too far. Too far. I called that shit. Worst shot ever. Zoot. But he might have fucked me. Dog, look at this move. Dogs. To my dogs. To my dogs. Fuck you. Fuck you. I told you, Riser, why it's better to go then. Okay, I'm glad. Let's see what you got, big dog. Oh, dude, and he blocks me? And he blocks me? Dude, your shot sucks. I'm just gonna say it straight up. What the fuck, dude? Right in my goddamn way. What a shot. What a fucking shot. Just to have the foresight to see that? You just want to suck his dick, dude. Why would you do that, dude? Watch this move. Look at this. Get up there, bitch. That was one of the worst shots I've ever had. Ever. I don't think you can. It's just there for entertainment purposes. Riser. Good shot. Fuck him up, dude. Fuck him up. Totally bad. I agree. Really, really bad. That was really bad. That was dumb. Why the fuck would you go in the pink so deeply? You just wasted a shot. Oh, good job. Go. I'm done. Oh, what a shot. Dude, did you all see that shot of Zoot? I did. Dude, it's Code PhD's birthday. You didn't win? Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna win. What a good shot. Riser. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Still gotta work. Doesn't matter. I'm not saying offensive, but he's not going to
Oh, what a good shot, dude.
the draw for insane. So he's on the corner. Oh,
What a bad shot. What a terrible shot. Almost as bad as that. What the fuck was that?
that was a terrible shot.
Terrible.
Hey, Rabbi, do you remember when, like, you landed ready for the right or something?
Yeah, that's stupid. Bad. Bad shot. Bad. Bad. I'm a fucking sheep, baby. Bad. Oh, how did you miss that? Yeah, I'm ready. Hit my ball, bitch. Dude, why would you miss it? This is an important shot for you. I hate this hole. I've never done well at it. And to go first is such an advantage. Riser, they just fucking gave you this game. To go first is such a major advantage. Not here, I don't. Not here, I don't, dog. 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 That was, that fucked me. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. You helped him, dude. Look at that shot he's got. And he's gonna fuck me again. He's gonna fuck me again. No, I did. That was risky. Blast it. And you're gonna. Okay. What are you gonna do? Riser. I got sexy. I was just fucking around. Oh, major miss by Riser. Riser, I would sit here and interview you and just ask you what it felt like to have that type of monumental miss, but I'm too busy taking in my own aura that has been produced from winning this hole. Blast it, dude. Make it. 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 Yellow. Bounce it off him. Bounce it off him into the hole. Bounce it off him into the hole. Bounce it off him into the hole. Do it. Excellent try. Beautifully. Just absolutely beautiful. Yeah. By having an amazing shot like that. Stop. 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 Show me. Show me how you can do it in two shots, you little bee. Great shot. Great shot. Great shot. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 shot. Riser. 10 out of 10 shot. That was excellent. 10 out of 10 shot. Remember that time Zoot went?
Kind of, um, fries are usually the way, like, you just expect from what actually get it in that stop. And you can definitely get it in that stop. And then, like,
Do it, you little bitch. Oh my word, did he fuck me bad? Because if he helps you, then I can lose a point and he can win. He can win instead of me tying him. Oh, what a bad shot. Bad shot.
disadvantage here. Uh, fuck, Rama. Rather, you're posting my way. Rather than Rama posting my way. You get in the water again. My life is good. And that's the fun.
Oh, you fucked me.
What are you doing? Just back the fuck up.
Now he's got a shot. Oh, fuck, I lost. Riser's plan was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Riser. 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 You had an unfair advantage and everyone knows it. Thank you. Skill. No. What a great shot. What a great shot. Get there. Do you remember that time we asked you for your opinion? Yeah. No. That is a good shot. That's a great shot. I'm gonna fuck him though. I'm gonna fuck him. Or try. Hit it. Hit my ball forward, baby. What a good shot. Oh, onto the pink. Where'd my ball go? That was actually a difficult shot. Look at that shot. That was one of the best shots in the history of shots. I can't think of a better way to shoot a ball unless you get in front of me. Stop. Stop. Riser. Riser knows that that shot sucks. Dude just jerking himself off. I know. But I could have fucked it up. Or I could have just made it like that. Did you see that? Did you see efficiency?
Remember when I like contributed to finding the hole? I can say exactly where it is.
Where is it? Where where is it? You told us the wrong spot. Oh my word. So you're admitting to playing like a little bitch? Make it. Make it, bitch. Make it. You fucked up. You fucked up. Look at this shot, folks. Oh, what a good shot. What a good shot. You're welcome for all those points. Very, very funny. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I don't know. Stop, 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 stop. We are going. It reminds me of like three motorcyclists next to each other, just like attacking each other. That was amazing. Fuck. That's a smart move. I think that's a smart move. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, if it worked, it would have been. Riser, do you remember that time you didn't bully me? Ooh, that was good. Do you like that that was good? Help me, Yellow. Yellow, help me. Are you ready for a really good shot? Well, then don't watch Zoot. Do you know how difficult that would be? Watch this move. Did you see that? Now that was skill. Oh, good shot. I know, somehow. You hunt. Hunt. Yeah, let's see. Hit my ball. What's gonna happen, Riser? What a terrible, terrible shot. Was worse than that. What in the flying fuck was that? Go! Zoot! Hit my ball. You're gonna fuck me. Totally fucked me. Oh, oh my word. Did you like that? Did you like that, B? The question is, did you like that, B? What in the fuck is that? Zoot. No way, Zoot. I have to get it on this? Like I'm fucking impossible. Just somebody not get it. No one score. Don't. Uh, way. Zoot, just put the ball in the water. Don't even give him a chance to score. What a good shot. Wow. I love when that happens. Like, just like that. Like a really, really difficult hole. Puts that in and scores. Bravo, dog. Oh, Mammoth gets to go first. He's got all the advantages. He's got a big dick and really good looking. I fucked it for everybody, including myself. Oh, one of the best shots I've ever seen. Zoot, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, Zoot. You have a difficult shot. Right? Nice shot. Not now. Not now. It's over. It is definitely over. Yeah, but I went first, so you guys are going to beat me. Do it. Do it. Do it. You don't have the balls. You don't have the balls. I told you, you little bitch. Now they're just going to give you free shit. Not a skill shot. It's fake. I have the best idea in the history of mankind. Cheat? Cheat. Cheater. Too much to the right. 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 Too much to the right.
Interesting strategy, wow. Now he has enough to make two. Could have done had he just gone around the perimeter.
That's a difficult. That's too hard. You wouldn't know because you never have to work for it.
You get to the top of the perimeter, like, off the drive. Yeah, you can, or they get a bank shot. What's the point? What was the fucking point of that? Get in the black. Get in the black. Have them back. Have them back into the black, dude.
Man, I almost fucked myself. Big time. I'm a pimp. That's what the fuck. That was really good.
I know how you can. I know how to get a real advantage. But Grandma's not. Yeah, you should stop on the left side since the hole is closer to the left.
I couldn't go that far tonight. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Hello. Oh, no. Yeah, I do. I remember. Everyone remembers.
Still one. I don't know how you how he barked at you. Rabbi is
And of course, Riser gets all the advantages.
Everyone step back.
You're gonna bank it. Oh, what a good shot. Yeah, hit it. I think it's in my best interest to just fuck your ball. Oh, my finger slipped. I blame this and any loss I've ever had on finger slippage. Finger slippage.
Probably been playing this game like 20 hours in the last morning. Like full time job.
Fuck this. Just put it in the hole. Make it. No. That's a good shot. Yep. That turned out very well for you. Fuck that thing.
Rabbi.
Yeah.
What's that? Do exactly what Carlos coming along. I fucking hate this guy.
Waterworld, bitch. Waterworld, bitch. Waterworld, bitch. This is wet ass pussy, motherfucker. What are you doing? Hit the fucking ball, dog. Hit it. You have a chance at a perfect score, dog.
This ball was actually making no on purpose. And not. Rabbi's fallen to the water. I'm taking a long way because it's a lot safer. I love when people go
Water. Your ball's going in the water. Stop. My finger slipped, dude.
remember when he said, oh,
Hit it. What a perfect shot. He's gonna get a perfect score, dude. Fuck him up. You're gonna hit the tree. Fuck. We gotta stop him. He's legitimately gonna have a perfect score. Water. Yeah. Oh, you helped him. Water. Water. Too short. Water. Move it. Just hit his ball into the water. Or go in front of his ball. That's fine. The biggest putt of his life. Is it possible? No, it's impossible. Zoot, good job. Zoot, good job. We fucked him. Just put it in front. Just no, too hard. Just right in front of his ball. There you go. Too hard. For the championship. Riser, I cannot believe you did not get a perfect score. You had the nicest second shot I think I've ever seen on this hole. Shout out to Zoot. Shout out to Zoot for helping with the assist. Riser, excellent, excellent opportunity. I want you to know that I learned absolutely nothing about being a good loser, and all I did was learn how to invite you into another game. Remember that time you joined? No. We'll just take a break. Just take a break. Okay. 5 minutes? 10 minutes? How much time do you need? Dog, Doug, when I ask somebody, how much time do you need? I don't need a list of actions. I need perfect. I love it.
Saturday. The sun that day. So then sun's in Australia, so even more of a relaxing day. Where are you going? You need an answer? So wait 5 minutes and I'll give you another one. So, Rabbi, do you hear that he's saying that he wants you to leave now?
Zoot, shut the fuck up. Zoot, can you hear me? Zoot, Zoot. Yeah, just be patient, dude. We're gonna be in a really amazing battle for the championship of the world in less than 4 minutes. I refuse. I refuse to play inferior competition. Yeah, you heard it. Everybody heard it. Everybody in the entire world heard it. I think I'm superior to everybody, particularly in the game known as mini golf. Got it? Okay, sounds good. Can I play against you? Send me an invitation. Oh, beer pong? That's different. I'm amazing at this. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Remember that time you took a shot? Terrible. One of the worst shots of all time. Terrible. I wouldn't even play ping pong with you, let alone beer pong. Look at this precision. Just absolute precision, dog. I get the balls back because I'm so sexy. I think that should have counted. Get ready to shoot, Zoot. Quit being a bee, B. Terrible shot. One of the worst shots ever. In the history of cups, this is one of the worst performances ever. So am I. The balls are back. Let's go, baby. Oh, I didn't know there were rounds. We're terrible. Terrible shot. One of the worst shots I've ever seen. Tie break. Wow, that was terrible. Oh, you get it? That counts if you bounce it? Oh, that's bullshit. I didn't know. See, that's the thing. I didn't know. So when I'm not aware of what's supposed to be going. I didn't know the rules. Not all of them. That was terrible. That shouldn't have gone in. That shouldn't have gone in. The physics are off. You don't have re-racks? What the fuck, dude? That was terrible. Dude, that was really, really bad. Breathtakingly bad. Thank you. What's it like to be dominated? Thank you. You know how many you have to make? It's not even close. Get out of here. Now you only have one ball? Get out of here. Joke. It's a joke that you even try to compete with me. Just brilliant. I'm gonna try to bounce it. Psych. I'm so good I even make it when I miss it. Miss it when I make it. Terrible. Let's see the greatest comeback in the history of mankind. Okay. Sucking cock. Right. I don't know, dog. Game starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at the precision, dog. Riser. 5 minutes, you little bee. Hey, I need to make soup. Hey guys, I need to make soup. I'm in the middle of one of the greatest athletic competitions in the history of mankind, and I need to make soup. How'd you like that, B? How'd you like that? The bounce is back. Sexy, sexy. The boy's back. Sexy, sexy. The bounce is back. Sexy, sexy. The bounce is back. Your boy is back. Sexy, sexy. I have. Cray, cray. I'm so good. I am so good. How did that go in? Oh, you think I'm gay? Well, let me tell you this. I am the biggest MILF lover of any gay man in the world. I don't think I'm not even gonna say I don't think. I know for a fact I have never masturbated to a man aside from myself in my life. Look at these shots though. I like it when you start getting your ass kicked in sports that you have to just call me gay. It's one of my favorite comebacks ever. I think I learned it in fifth grade. Look at this move. I think it's hilarious that neither of us have gotten them all. Get ready to shoot, Zoot. You only have to make 7 in a row to win. 1. Psych. Psych. Do you want me to keep beating you? Is that what we're doing here? Until Riser stops sucking cock? Is that what you're trying to say? Watch this move. Watch this move. That's terrible. One of the worst shots I've ever seen. 2. I've seen two of the worst shots in the history of mankind. It should be. Yeah, dog, I know how to play the game. Remember that time you actually made it in the cup? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Psych, that was terrible. Zoot, Zoot, for how long do you think humans have been high fiving? 500 years? Since the 1970s. The high five hasn't been around that long. Really. It was only added to the dictionary in the 1970s. Yeah, you're terrible at this game. Terrible. I thought you were bad at mini golf, but you are an expert at mini golf in comparison to how shitty you are at pong. I mean, just incredible. Do you see this? Doug, you utilize tactics that I didn't know were available to the common person. If you want to count that as a win, fine. Go around and tell everybody, hey, everybody, I utilize tactics that aren't available to the common person. Bitch, you could just fucking make it like I'm about to. How about this? Oh, but I still won. I still won. Are you ready? Hit the ball, dude. Hit the ball, dude. Zood. Zood, we're playing, dog. Dog. What a good shot. Holla at your boy, baby. This is an amazing shot. You both did really well. Here I am, having to worry about perfection. And not only do I have to worry about making a good shot, but I have to make sure that I look good while doing it. That's extra pressure. Worst shot ever. Good shot. No. Oh man. Oh man, did you fuck yourself hard. You fucked yourself hard. What did you just do? Is it Mike? What did you do, Yellow? How about I just give him a win? How about I fucking give him the win? Yeah, very good shot. Oh, fuck. No, it is not good. This is much more. What a shot. Very. Make it. Make it. Damn. He has like an impossible shot now. Come at me, Riser. Quit being a bitch. Yeah, bitch. Go for it, you little slut.
Almost
I use reverse psychology on this bee. I use reverse psychology on this bee. Word. Go bee. Yo, dog. Riser, remember that time you, or Zoot, remember that time you went? How'd you like that move? Oh my word. Riser, that was brilliant. Why would I fuck around when I could just have points? See, this game is not about who's the sexiest, because if it was, obviously I would win. It's about who gets the most amount of points. Did you not know this? Oh, hells yeah. Oh, fuck you, Riser. Riser, fuck me. He's just a little bit in front of me. Block him. Block him. Didn't even come close to blocking you. In the history of mankind, where people have been close to blocking other people, no one has ever done as badly as I have. My finger slipped. Actually, that one did. That did not happen. Mm. Do you know what the letters STFU mean? Thank you. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. Because he's a pimp, he's good looking, he flexes, he's the greatest motherfucker in the history of mankind. Come on, guys. Are you new here? Are you new here? Are you new here? Are you new here? Yo, dog, are you new here? Do you know how fucking good I am? No. I love chicks. I love MILFs in particular. Exactly. Check my Bing search history. It's MILF facial compilation, MILF facials, MILF. It's really just MILF facial compilations. It's really what it is. I'm not very creative. What what else is there? Sometimes there's hot wife. I like hot wife shit. Doug, for me to whoop your ass again, guys. Do you know that I just won? When you guys are always here, oh, Rabbi, he's amazing, and he's amazing at this fucking game. Don't you ever forget it. Rabbi, it's amazing when Riser shoots. There's no doubt about that. Best shot you can do. The best shot you can do. Riser, fuck you, dude. That was amazing. Dude, why don't you just put the ball behind where it currently is, give yourself a stroke, and call it even? Oh, I gave you an even better shot. What a cunt. What a fucking cunt. Kids, don't grow up to be like this asshole. Yeah, we're ready, dog. Get me out of this pink shit. That's what everybody wants. Look at that shot, though, guys. Fucking amazing. Boy, do you think I can make this shot?
Oh yeah.
No fucking way. What a shot. That you are a, just I don't know if that was fortunate or amazing. Watch this move. Beautiful. Psych. That sucked. Fuck.
Oh, nice block.
Thank you, boys. Oh shit. Let's see it. No way. Terrible shot. Terrible shot. Very good. Let's see this motherfucker bank it. Let's see this motherfucker bank it. Let's see this motherfucker bank it. Terrible shot. Terrible shot. Terrible shot. Terrible. Terrible. Dude, don't you want it to go in the hole or you just want to block me? Look at the muscle. Not only did I make it, but I looked sexy when I did it. Wow. Riser. That was terrible. And so was that. You both are awful. Just awful. I'm sorry to make such just personal ad hominem attacks against you, but you guys are terrible. Just awful. Just one of the worst performances in the history of that pink penis hole. Now look at this. If you want to see perfection, exactly. What the fuck? Oh, it's time